looking over Saturday, what do you think went well for you, allowed you to have the game that you did?
Just being at the right place at the right time. Yeah, that's really it. Just right place, right time. Maybe giving me a good ball that I can go up and catch and make opportunities that I was given, and I felt like I did the best I could with those opportunities.
What allowed the offense to just be so successful throwing the ball, especially when defensively UCLA is so good against the run? You guys had to be successful to win that game.
Yeah, we kind of knew going into UCLA we needed to throw the ball. And we kind of knew we needed to throw the ball, period. So we just kind of emphasized it and practiced it a lot. We got a lot of very, very talented receivers. So I think going out there, it was honestly relevantly easy. I mean, we got a lot of guys that can go up and catch the football, and we made it happen against UCLA, and hopefully a lot of people understand that Oregon does have receivers that can make plays.
Walk us through the pass over the middle in particular that just gets over the linebacker down to you. One of the bigger plays, not just in the game, but really just in terms of better thrown balls from Anthony, not just in the game, but probably in the season.
Yeah.
From your vantage point of things, walk us through that play.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I knew the play. I saw the ball as soon as I turned my head, and it was right there. And I saw the linebacker put his hand up. I was like, God, please, my one opportunity to get this freaking ball, don't touch it. And he didn't, thankfully. So as soon as I got the ball, I honestly just thought touchdown because, whenever I can get the rock, it's an opportunity to go out there and make plays. And when I got that ball, I instantly thought touchdown, and that's why I was trying to bang off tacklers and score. So
this was a career high in receptions for you.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, in a game. So. But,
Yeah.
but and you laugh. Has this been? What has this felt like mentally? Because again, receivers always want the ball. I get that.
Yeah.
You all want 20 catches a game. I get it. But you can't all beat Drake London.
Yeah.
So, how has this been challenging? What has this felt like? Because before the season, we're talking about, well, if you have a bananas year, it's the pros and those things. So,
Yeah.
how have you kind of taken this where you probably aren't getting as much as you'd like, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the targets, I mean, it is what it is. Whatever helps the team win. I mean, it must be nice to be Drake London and get 20 targets a game because I guarantee you all the receivers here could put up numbers like that. Not knocking Drake. Drake's an awesome guy. I know who he is and stuff. He's awesome. But I'm telling you, if any one of us got opportunities like that, we'd be able to put up numbers like that too. But at the end of the day, that's not how we work. And how we work is winning football games and being successful in the pass game and in the run game whenever we're needed and whenever we're called, basically.
have you done things differently, practice in a game, and look to improve? I mean, you're always looking to improve other things, but as things change during the course of the season, Micah, whether it's blocking in particular, I mean, you guys are always looking to improve there, but are there things specifically you've looked to work on to get more opportunities?
Yeah, I worked on being more physical. I'm starting to really get into guys' heads and really, get really physical and moving them. Moving another man from where he wants to be is kind of like just asserting your dominance, and it's actually something that I've actually grown to like a lot, actually. Being physical and being able to, pancake somebody and put them on their back. I think that's something that I improved on as the season's been going, and I've just been working on my physicality most of the part. I am a bigger guy that can take bigger hits, and so I need to use that, and so that's what I've been doing.
On that, bring us into the film room. So with BMAC, on a situation where you might miss a block, or let's go back to last season, the Cal game, there was one. But for an instance where you may not have the block that you want, how are you feeling? And now you talk about improving physicality, how that changes your own mindset.
Yeah, BMAC he's a very critiqueful coach. He's really hard on pretty much everything we do. If we catch a 60-yard bomb and we don't score, it's not a play that he wanted. Like for example, if I go for a ball and I catch it and I fall down and I don't get in the end zone, he's always trying to coach it up and figure out why I didn't score and stuff. So he's very critiqueful. Like I said, he's an awesome coach, and like I said, improving my physicality, I guess maybe is helping me be out there more. But I don't know. I believe I'm one of the best receivers out there in the nation, period, and that's how I have to believe in myself, and so, yeah.
I know you're a big energy guy. I feel like every time you make a play, you're super fired up. coming off a strong performance. Just what did it mean, and what was it like to have that momentum be in a groove on Saturday?
Yeah, it's kind of like adrenaline. I feel like when I get the ball, like you get the ball and you get in the zone, and so that's really what I tap into very quickly, especially when I can get it early and get going early. I feel like I can't be stopped, and I feel like anything that's coming my way is mine every single time, just because you're in that zone and you're like, when I'm out there and I get hit by a dude, I don't really feel it because I have adrenaline going. It's the same thing, just being in the zone, and just getting open is what I was trying to do best for AB, and just having him put the balls on me, and that was really it.
Explosive plays were, a big talking point this year. I feel like that really came along against UCLA. There's a lot of components that go into that, right? The separation, the throw, but I feel like you've done really well at that. What does it take to have a good explosive play for you?
Honestly, just a play call that gives me the opportunity. Any play that's going to give me the opportunity, if I see man-to-man, I tell myself I'm winning every single time. I don't think anyone can beat me man-to-man, period, and it is what it is. If I get the ball, that's there, and I can put my hands on it, I'm telling you I'm coming down with it. And so that's really just how my mentality is when it comes to that.
How would you evaluate yourself at the punt returner spot so far this year?
I would evaluate myself pretty well. I made one poor fair catch, but it's funny seeing people like run the ball. I got 5 people in front of me, so it's it's funny to me because I rarely go on Twitter, but when I have to post endorsements, I see at Mycah Pittman, you suck at punt returning. I'm like, guys, okay, you go out there, try to catch a ball in the wind, and then have 4 guys running at you right in front of me when I'm told and coached to fair catch it. But, it is what it is. And I've actually forced some returns that I shouldn't have, but it's just because I want the ball so badly. And so I think I've done well. As coach emphasized no turnovers, and thankfully I haven't. And I've been, ever since I was a little kid, I would just throw the football up in the air and twist it. And I feel like that's why it just comes very, very easily to me. So, yeah.
As someone who lines up in it a lot, from your perspective, why is the unbalanced set so effective for you?
You said the slot?
The unbalanced set. You line up in the unbalanced a lot.
Yeah.
In the covered role and the outside, in all the various roles. Why is that such an effective set for you guys?
It depends on the defense, really. It's just how we like. It is what it is. Like kind of being in the unbalanced set kind of makes more opportunities and stuff like that. But if it matters what the defense is throwing at us, and if they're throwing at things, then we'll go in unbalanced, and then we'll attack their weaknesses and stuff like that. So UCLA had a weakness to that, and we kind of executed on that.
To go through the adversities that you've gone through these 7 games, just kind of talk about the confidence that it gives you just to moving forward throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, I've never ever lost my confidence in myself. I know what I'm capable of doing. I see it in practice. I've seen it in camp. I've seen it everywhere. Basically, my dad always reminds me to. So I never really lose confidence. It's more of just maintaining patience at this point. I feel like I can go out there and put up big numbers and big plays whenever I get my number called, and I feel like I can do that every single play whenever I get the opportunity. So I wouldn't say I lost that confidence at all.
Your brother had an amazing performance the other night against the Niners. What's it like seeing him, and how does that kind of motivate you?
Well, first of all, just throw the ball to 11. He makes plays. Every time he touches the rock, they get in the end zone somehow. So it's awesome seeing him. It's kind of like he can do it. Why can't I do it? We've played on the same team. I broke his records, so he told me I would never break his records. I go and break his record in California. So it's always a competition level, and if I see him doing that, what makes me not able to do that? And so it's really awesome, and I'm proud of him. And like I said, I love my brother. We talk pretty much every single day, and we're close, and it's really awesome to see him have that success.